Hi, welcome to our Change program. Change is a unique program for the seniors, and we bring so many programs, ideas to seniors. They can work in this community and live a good life. Today in our panel, I would like to introduce to you Mrs. Barbara Ednapoli, Head of Extension of Schaumburg District Library, and also Cindy McCune. She is Head Nurse of a village of Schaumburg. The topic of our discussion is making a difference. It's a very unique topic, I know that, but these two ladies, how they are making difference in our community, that you will find out. First, I will ask Barb, where did you go to school and learn all these, kind things?
We were talking earlier, Karen, and I think your first school are your parents, are your family, and they teach you a philosophy of giving and participating in the community. And I think that's what gave me my impetus. And then I went into the convent for a while. Again, it's community service. And then I was lucky enough to come to Schaumburg Township Library, where we had our director, Michael Madden, who allowed me to develop a program of outreach to the community. So I think those are all my mentors.
Wow. Cindy, how about you?
I've had family members who have had disabilities, so I was really interested in how I could help them and help my family. So that's how I got interested in the nursing programs.
That's beautiful because, as Barb, you said, family is the cradle of our all learning. We learn everything in the beginning. And as Mahatma Gandhi said, that unit is the important part. Today we see so many people are blaming for, school, government, community, but they are not thinking about that real education starts at family. So we are coming towards our, this, how you guys are making a big difference in community. So Barb, you tell me, what is your project that you won so many awards? Still you are doing so many good things, how you are doing this and where you start?
Oh, thank you. You can only do so much that your board, and your manager, your director allows you to do. So thank heavens, our library board and our director and our present director, Stephanie Starnoff, they allow us to go out into the community because library is just not one unit, a building. It is a whole service. So we go out into the community. We go to those who are unable to get to the library because of temporary or permanent disability, or they can't get to the library. They're physically unable, they're older. We'll go to them and we'll bring books, magazine articles, DVDs, anything they need. And that population has grown considerably, which, like we were talking, Cindy, earlier, yours has too. More and more need is in the community for any service organization to go out and meet the needs because a lot of the people can't come in. So our outreach, our deposit collection at all the senior centers, we have both books as well as DVDs, and we also give book discussions at these places. That's what I'm lucky enough to work in that environment.
Really, you are blessed.
I am. I'm truly blessed.
And Cindy, what do you think, how you are, really you are making a big difference in community. And as we were talking about that, every year programs are changing for the seniors. And village of Schaumburg has some kind of, attraction for the seniors because village is doing a lot for our seniors.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, every aspect, they are there to help them. And you are a big thing for that, and how you are doing that.
Well, the Division of Public Health and Nursing has been in existence since 1980. And one of our largest programs, the home care program, is for clients in the community who are in need of nursing services and do not qualify for any other program. And to get into our program for nursing services, you just need to call our division office at 847-923-3766, and we can talk with you about the program. We are also, like Barb, doing a number of things in the community, and one of our newer programs is the RX Box. And this is a mailbox-like device where people can dispose of unused medications, because our goal is to keep unused medications out of the water system and off the streets and out of the hands of teenagers. So this program has been in existence 2 years, and each year we have collected over 1,000 pounds of medications. So 24/7, if you have unused medications, Schaumburg residents can drop them off at this location.
Where they should go?
The location is over at the police department. As you're looking at the front door, it's a white box, and it's right on the left-hand side.
I've brought medications there.
Yes.
Some of my homebound people.
Yep, that's a good idea.
And also, thank you very much, because when I ask you or request you that seniors are coming to Barn, it's very hard for them to drive here and there, and the way today's traffic is, and you said, all right, when the day you come, our health clinic is on first Wednesday and third Wednesday. You come there, and people should bring their medicine. You will collect and take to police station. So this way, it's a big help to seniors. So it is a big difference you are making in our community, for that. Really, I'm grateful to you.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because we had heard that concern about some of the people who are living in some of the independent living programs in Schaumburg, or like at the Barn. Could we bring a box that can be used on site? And so we have our own little mailbox that we're going to be bringing now when we come to the Barn, so the seniors can dispose of the medications there. Then everybody asks, what happens when the box is emptied? About every 3 to 4 months, the EPA has a large drop-off site in DuPage County. And so then the police department representative and myself, we transport the barrels with the assistance of the EPW department, Public Works. They load them on the trucks and hand them off to the EPW, and then they're taken care of. So,
I was wondering that too.
Yeah, everybody asks what actually happens to them, but yeah, then they're disposed of in the proper fashion.
Should you, I was wondering about this too, should you take your name or the name of that person off? Is there any need to do that on the prescription bottle?
Well, that's a very good question.
Okay, to come to this answer, we are coming back.
Okay.
And because it's a big question, and Cindy will give you all the answer on that, how they are doing this. Thank you. Welcome back. Cindy, we were talking about the disposal of this medicine and how to do that. Should we go just like in your hand and give it to you, or should be in a bag? So please give us proper program on that.
What we like everyone to do is take the pills out of the bottles and put them in a Ziploc bag, because what happens in this mailbox-like device if everybody uses the pill bottles, they take up too much space. So, and we don't want loose pills. Sometimes if the caps come off, there's a lot of loose pills laying in the bottom. So we would like for residents to put them in a Ziploc bag. Just dump them all together in a Ziploc bag and then dispose of that bag into the mailbox-like device, the RX box. If there are preparations that can't be taken out of a bottle, such as ointments, then we ask that you take the whole ointment tube and put it into here.
What you will do with the empty bottles, because it has reduced of the medicine you cannot put in garbage. Or you want to wash them, or how?
What I would say is
that?
At your home you could take the labels off, and then if they're plastic you could throw them into your recycle bins. One thing I really want to remind residents is you cannot put needles, anything with a needle or syringe, into this box, because this is for medication, for pills.
Okay, suppose
or
I have
a liquid like old cough medicine, liquids like that, but no sharps whatsoever. So no little needles that you may use to check your blood sugar, no syringes, used or unused, no needles at all.
So where these needles will go, where I should throw them?
Right now, you can put them in a device that you get from the pharmacy. They have special collection boxes for people who use syringes. I would advise using one of those devices.
So when I go to pharmacy and I will ask, please, I need something to
Right, they'll give you a correct device.
Shots or syringes, so he will give me.
Yeah.
And he's going to charge me for that, or it's a free?
No, you actually buy the containers, and there are some programs where you actually send them back. You can send back the filled container to the company. There are a number of different programs like that, and they could call our office for more information.
So anybody have any question regarding the medicine and especially syringes, please call Cindy's office, 847-923-3766. And also, Cindy, I would like to ask you, because when you came to Barn and you gave a package, you can put on refrigerator and put all the information, medicine and everything. Suppose something happened, how paramedics will know. That thing make a big difference, in people's life. So what is that?
Okay, during the last year, we developed an adult emergency information form. And you made a good point, Karen, because a lot of times the paramedics are called to a home and the individual who is ill can't remember, what types of medications, who to call, things like that. So during the past year, the Schaumburg fire department personnel and the nursing division personnel worked together to develop an emergency information form. In fact, it was one of the projects of one of my graduate nursing students. So during the year, we developed this form and we did field test it. Like you said, we took this form to the barn and had them fill it out to make sure seniors were able to fill it out very easily. So it was field tested, and we also worked with personnel at St. Alexis and Alexian Brothers to make sure emergency room personnel, we had the right questions. So after we got this all completed, we also put it on the Village of Schaumburg website. And it can be, it's an editable form. So if you go to the Village of Schaumburg website under health, you will be able to find this form. And the reason that we put the form there is because many times the seniors have relatives who are out of town. So if the individual can't fill it out, they can fill it out for them. And then they'll also have a copy. So this form can be placed in a pouch and then placed, it has a magnet and could go on their refrigerator. So the paramedics can find it very quickly when they enter the house. One thing that we do ask is that this form be updated by either the individual or the family, because we want to make sure when the paramedics look at this, the information is correct. And this program, like you said, has really been making a difference because, it is very hard when the paramedics when they walk in, to know, especially the medications. And many times what we have run into, and I have even had to do it myself, is you get into a home and you maybe this is the first time to meet the individual. So when they're going to the hospital, you take all their pills and put them in a bag. And you don't know, are they really taking them or are they not? Maybe the physician has recently discontinued some of them. And that really poses a lot of problems for the emergency room personnel. And like you said, Karen, which I think is really good, we pass these out and have these available at the barn. We brought copies to have available at the library because these are places where a lot of individuals go. Like you said, Barb, people frequent the library very often, and these are good places to have these forms, so residents can fill them out and have them available. So any age adult, anyone, it's a wonderful form to have them filled out on.
August 2nd, we have a program from University of Illinois Pharmacy, College of Pharmacy. They came and they admire the pouch you have, for seniors can put on refrigerator. And they presented a program on safety on medications. And all the pharmacy senior class students, they were on one-on-one basis to each senior. And they were explaining them how to do, what to do.
Nice.
And that was, so how little things they make a difference, and I'm so grateful for this community that everybody is looking for seniors, looking after their wellness. And it is also responsibility of seniors too, that what they get the information, they must follow. Don't leave things what my peers are doing. Because I came to know, oh, this medicine is helping you? Okay. Then give me 2, let me see. Okay? So please, don't share the medicine. And you always tell seniors, and that day on safety medication program they are saying too, do not share the medicine. If my headache is going away from this particular medicine, maybe that is meant to be for that. And that can hurt you very badly.
And Karen, too, those programs that you do have, they are very worthwhile. I mean, that's how seniors learn, by continuing educating them, about the importance. And that's how you make a difference, by all the programs that you regularly have for them. And I know you've had the medication one a couple of times over the years. It's very helpful.
No, thank you so much. We are coming back. Don't go. Welcome back. Barb, I would like to ask you, because library is a big resource for our community, and everybody is going there for all information, they get it. So when you are so much busy, what do you think about the seniors, how you can help them, because so many seniors cannot see, and they cannot, I will not say understand, because they all work their life, educated people, but sometimes to understand things, it is getting hard by the age problem. So, and
I can relate.
So how you are doing that? Because they cannot see but would like to have the book.
All right, now there's so many new things, new equipment for seniors and all of that. We have talking books from the Library of Congress, as well as the new playaways and downloadable books. So in the downloadable books, all they need is a certain MP3 player or something like that. We can help them with that equipment and download the latest novels, the latest nonfiction, all of that. Plus, I just got some new magnifiers from the Lighthouse for the Blind, and the senior can take them home, or we can bring them to their home. They can try it, because as you're losing your eyesight, some of this equipment is like $2,000, all that.
Oh my gosh.
Well, these are smaller units. Now they're smaller units, and like you can hold them in your hand or something like that. And they come from $300 to $600, a lot cheap. And you can try them out. They'll magnify your newspaper, your book, your letter you're writing, your bills. And we let them take them home to try them out. So then they know what they need to spend their money on.
When suppose I am not able to see, okay? Okay.
Knock on wood.
When I come and ask you for this lighthouse equipment, there is any charge to deposit, then I can take that?
No.
Okay, suppose I take that and next time I will say, please, I lost that, then what?
Well, we haven't had that yet. People, the seniors most seniors are so honest.
Yes,
They're
they
worried
are.
about a nickel that they might owe.
Yeah, they are.
Or something like that. Let's say you had the equipment and it broke. Well, it broke.
Right.
That's it. And you don't have to worry about it, because what the library wants is that this equipment is used to help them and not to have them worried. Oh, I can't even try this. I'm afraid I'll break it. I'm afraid it'll fall. Well, then they don't try it, and it doesn't help them then. So not to worry. Not to worry.
Broken, so broken. But thank you so much. Really, library and our nursing department,
Yeah.
Cindy, you are doing fantastic job, and you are making a big difference, both of you, in our community.
Thank you,
for
Karen.
that, especially at Schaumburg Barn, we are blessed, because as what is the American phrases? What Susie wants, Susie gets.
Susie.
So I am that
What
Susie.
Lola wants. Yeah.
Okay, what Lola
Susie,
wants.
I like Susie. Yeah.
So what Lola or Suji wants, I am blessed, I get it. But you guys are helping us, our seniors, so much, and they are very grateful for that.
Yes.
Because lately this new garden came up. How this garden
It was
is
beautiful.
making a big difference,
that's wonderful.
Our trees
Wonderful.
are watering, weeding, and everything is there. And seniors, we are having every day, my God, fresh salad,
Tomatoes.
cucumbers, and lettuce, basil, you name it, and it's a pumpkin this big.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we are getting so many things, and how this whole community is helping us. To whom I call, people are there, and they are helping, and you are spreading our program. Barbie, you are spreading our program, and village website is doing for seniors. So I think seniors are so happy, so secure in this community, and this credit goes to our administration, library, and village of Schaumburg. And also I want to say thank you to John Netter, who is a big thing for this program, and Sean and Phil, taking their time and doing this and helping our seniors and making a big difference. So really, we are really, really grateful.